Hello. Howdy. It's me. It's the house with slightly more pieces. I put some bits on the house while I was figuring out what to do with the house. This is the house. It's not actually really decorated, to be honest. I got some fans going though. Got some fans going, stuffed some bookshelves around, you know. Got a roof on. Incomplete furnishings, but I got a roof on nonetheless. I mean, it looks nice enough from like a core standpoint. It's got like no lighting besides the fans either, but I just wanted to show it off. Thought it was neat. Also tried to do like a fish tank thing, but it doesn't really work very well. Well, for one, it's too close to the floor, but that's irrelevant. But the fish really like being in one corner. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying. I thought they would just kind of roam around, but they don't. As far as I'm aware, the water's not flowing, so the water's not pushing them. It might just be the fact that they push each other. Since it's just a one tile wide thing, it doesn't really fit very well, but regardless, I tried to do a little fish tank thing. I mean, I think it looks nice enough, even with the issue. But yeah, the house. The incomplete house. There's a big hole in the ceiling. Don't worry about that. And I tried to have some semblance of logical roof given the weird wall layout. I could have probably done shallower roof angles, but I don't know, it looks nice enough. Hello, kitten. Hello, cat. Kit cat. Etc. So this is my house, my unfurnished abode. You can make a TV screen, and I'm pretty sure you can make the TV screen play YouTube videos, but I don't really know how that mod works because it involves programming. And whilst I can program, I have not looked into it. It's a very complicated looking mod. But regardless, I'm pretty sure you can make like an actual TV screen. But yeah. Other than that, what was I gonna say? Oh, other than that, I made more star parts for things that I've already done and things that I will explain momentarily, like the Manhattan module. So all we actually have left, I think, is the Tesla coil, which shouldn't take very long, but then we have to do modern industrialization up to get the power ready for it. But other than that, and then Draconic if I want to blow it up. It's come to your attention that you're not completely ready for tomorrow's stream on L. How much prep do you do for your stream? Oh, and I can explain the, what is this mod? Dire things? Yeah, dire things. Oh, the Annie stream? What did you have planned for that? The big event. But anyway, this mod's really simple. It looks more confusing than it actually is, if I can find it in the list. There it is. Doesn't actually require much to make the paradox machine. Mostly just the crystals. But basically there's a progression of materials that starts over here and then goes clockwise. And you need Shadow Pulse to make the alloy. Apparently I didn't put ingots in my inventory. I hate that it does that, but whatever. But essentially these react to stuff being placed near them when they're activated. So for example, we get some blocks. We can do iron, gold, diamond, and then the other one is netherite. And then there's coal that it also responds to. On the first tier. Like that. And you can see when they're activated, which I will explain in a moment, they kind of just spread onto the block. It's not very fast, but when it finishes spreading onto the block, it makes a little crystal that you can break. You just activate them by giving the item that's showing on the block. And then I think it was 10%. There's some percentage chance for it to need the item again every time it makes a crystal. But that's basically the mod. And then the other material path is fluids. I think this spreading thing is kind of cool, but it doesn't continue spreading. It's only from the source block, which is kind of I was kind of hoping it would just grow everywhere. But the other part of it is the fluids. You basically just throw stuff into fluids. It does that when I stand there. But basically just throw stuff into fluids, make polymorphic, throw stuff into polymorphic, make different fluid, etc, etc. It's quite easy. Has a bunch of machines that seem like they'd be cool, but I haven't really messed with them, so. How much of your prep have you finished, by the by? Wish I had more options for RimWorld, but nothing particularly groundbreaking has come out since I last played it, apart from the perspective ship, which I do think is cool. Pretty sure you can design a whole run around that, and I am tempted to do so. It requires some thinkering. Hello, Javier. And the other thing I need to explain is the Manhattan module, which similarly didn't actually take very much effort. I thought it would be more complicated, but it's only like 2 materials. I have tried oxygen not included, actually. I wasn't too big of a fan of it. I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I played. I'm not really sure what about it didn't interest me as much as like RimWorld does. I could try it again. I mean, I'll just reinstall it. Pretty sure I could just reinstall it to try it again. Yeah, does it have like expansions or something? It does have DLC. I do not have DLC. But it's been a long time since I played that, so. Do you have a Nikkei tier list that you're doing? I vote for Nikkei tier list. Which Nikkei smells the best? VTuber and Pokemon. VTuber tier list, Oval? Crust smells the best? Probably accurate, to be honest. Well, no, because... Well, she probably smells like baked goods, which does smell pretty good. I was gonna say Emma. Specifically smells good. That's like her gimmick. But baked goods do smell like incredible. But also, crust is always in the kitchen, so what if she just smells like sweaty baked goods? Someone out there probably likes that idea, but like, you know, because kitchens are real hot. Anyway, this is all that's actually required for Orytech to finish. It's kind of incredible how little it requires. Plus a crystal that's not currently up, but I don't need any more of it, so it doesn't matter. But you can make these little Enderic lasers, which, as it turns out, will just target the block and break crystals, which is rather convenient. But you can also have it just target anything, and that's what I was doing with the uranite crystals, the green ones, because I don't have like a budding version of that. But you can also target the wrong thing and also just kind of forget that it's a laser. So I'm a little sad I didn't stream learning about this laser. But if you happen to forget these important details and also aren't paying attention to it, it will in fact just shoot a laser through your entire base. So that's cool. Thankfully, it was pointing that way for one of my mistakes, so it broke some of my plants. And then the other mistake, it was pointing down that way, so it broke that machine and shot through it. 10 out of 10 device. The other thing that laser does is power this dibbly-doo, which is really the only important part to getting the Manhattan project, which is a nuke, by the way, if you don't know. This thing, because it lets you make these electronical things, which aren't difficult at all to make. Like this is just a... I think it's an alloy? Yeah, it's just an alloy of netherite and platinum, which I already had. So like I already had all the materials. I can show you how this works because it's got the ingots in there. You literally just put the materials in it, but it looks cool while it's crafting. So I think I have some left over. Is it those? No, it's these. How's that? You can't power it normally, you have to power it with the lasers. And the faster it's crafting, the more it vibrates, which, you know, is a feature, I suppose. But that makes these, and then you use these and some plutonium, which is also easy to make the Manhattan stuff. And plutonium is just the ingot that I just looked at, some plastic, which I'll show, and then plutonium dust, which is what the crystal stuff was for. Shoot laser at crystal, get plutonium dust. I think the other way to get that dust is rather involved and involves a particle accelerator. That's why I thought it was going to take more effort to do, because we'd have to do the whole particle accelerator setup. But we don't have to, so I won't. At least not right now. Maybe if we have more time I'll mess with it, but I kind of want to do draconic, so... But yeah, I think that's all I did on my own. I think that was all we were really missing. So all we have to do at this point is modern industrialization to get the upgrades and make a Tesla coil. So let's make a Tesla coil, shall we? I don't remember what we were doing for the Tesla coil. I think we needed something. What? Does anyone recall? Also, Nikkei maintenance tonight for anyone that needs to do Nikkei related things. I was going to type Nikkei as if it's a mod in this pack. How do I make a Tesla coil? I think I already had most of the materials for this, didn't I? Yeah. I need this, which needs... right, we needed a bottling machine. That's what we needed to do. I just remembered the Nikkei maintenance, by the by, because someone on my YouTube homepage popped up with a scheduled stream, and then I checked, and they had a message in their chat that was like, "Oh shit, should I do a different game?" No one ever remembers maintenance. Where is the mercy? Oh, there it is. Having a stroke. I need a bottle. It's a fluid pump. Iron sheet metal. 1 redstone, 2 light, 3 scaffolding. Do I have all these materials? I mean, I should have most of them. Iron sheet metal, redstone, light, scaffolding. I don't think I have any scaffolding. No. Steel scaffolding, please. Don't need that much, but maybe in the future we do. And we need... that's amazing. 3 conveyor belts and a fluid pump. I think I have some conveyor belts. I have 6. And a fluid pump, which requires plates. Easy to make stuff when you have all the materials already, as it turns out. Who would have guessed? I know it's crazy. So the redstone is the front. Easy enough. No, I wonder if it'll let me build it like that. Well, oh, we need the hammer too. If it doesn't, I'll just take it down. What? Basics. I don't think it'll let me build it like that. Man. Now are you happy? Why is there a hole? For what reason dost hole in machine? Also, one of these days I'll remember I need a fucking power source. Okie dokie. In order to use bottling machine, I think we just put Creole and then stuff on top of it, don't we? Or do I need a thing? I do. Metal press mold plate. Creosote, not Creole. I keep saying Creole. That's not a fluid. That's a people's. So how do I make plate mold? Steel plate, blueprint for molds, and some cutters. Oh, it's already there, actually. There you go. That was easy. And then I have to put you on here somewhere in here. Where do I put the mold? I don't know. It doesn't seem to accept the mold anyway. Maybe it needs some fluid in it. We have plenty, because this has been running while I was messing with the house. I just need buckets. Which I actually have some buckets of this, don't I? Yeah. Please, no. Why did you even do that? Now I've got fucking crude oil everywhere. How do I put fluid in here? Do I need to, like, pipe it in? I bet I need to pipe it in. Man. Is that fluid in? Why fluid in down there? Or is fluid in up here? Where put fluids, chat? Where do the fluids go? Do you connect up here? What the hell? I'm starting to think this isn't an interactable object. Oh wait, no, that's no. I mean, there is a pipe going into that. So it must be here. Yeah. Now can I put the mold? No. What if I put the dust here? Does it do anything? I can't even put the dust here. What in tarnation? The fuck do I use a bottling machine, chat? You've acquired sweet potato fries? I love sweet potatoes. Is it even a bottling machine I need for this thing? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. I don't understand. It's like it needs the mold, but also the dust, but also it will allow me to place neither of them, and I don't understand why or how. Oh. Well, that worked. It's a moderately awkward way to do that, though. I only need one of these, but I may as well get a few already. I'm jealous of these sweet potato fries. What seasoning do they have? I like my sweet potatoes smothered in, not actually smothered, but in cinnamon. Big fan. I got 8, that's good enough. A brown sugar, let's go. Acceptable. I say acceptable as if brown sugar is not delicious. I also keep adding spaces to that. Why am I missing the mechanical componentry? Probably because I used it to make something. Then we can make these. And now all we're missing is that thing. So we actually already have Oritech plastic. We already have aluminum wire. You like them baked with olive oil and pepper flakes. I've never tried it with pepper flakes. Yeah, I like them mashed too. Sweet potatoes are the superior version of potatoes, like by far. Hey, Mom. Glass, nickel plate, redstone, kappa. Oh, it needs to be a plate. They're not nearly as good with cheese as regular potatoes. I mean, that's true. But they don't need cheese. They're delicious. That was like the laziest possible way I could have found that item. How do I make wires? Can't I just clip them? Yeah. But cheese? It's true, cheese. We as bitches do love cheese. You're doing the Dawn Trail quest? What is the Dawn Trail quest? Like the intro or the one that's called Dawn Trail? The one that's called Dawn Trail? Let's go. She only has another 7 hours to catch up. Last nickel redstone. She's almost there. Was a nickel plate? Probably. Mop's gonna catch up before you are. Probably, but also, like, to be fair, how much have you played since you resubbed? It keeps the items in there for you. I like that crafting table. How many active characters do you have, Kitten? Is it just the 2? It'll be a bit before you have the eye level to do the other dungeon and trials? Nah. I like that you're using FF as a filler for Genshin. That's the quote. Bada bing, bada boom. We go over here, we click that, we bookmark it, we click that. We don't craft because it requires the terminal that is currently in my hand. But I need that, so like, don't do that. Does it actually need all of them installed? Probably. You uninstalled Genshin when you played FF again? They're complete mirrors of each other. So it needs pattern, extended pattern, crafting, and access. What that noise was, ignore it, it's fun. Oh wait, no, I know what that noise is. Never mind, I forgot it does that. God, it takes so shit to craft these fucking things. You do still play HSR? My gourd. This pattern, what was that? Encoding, we'll need pattern access. Extended pattern, which is then we need to stick them all inside of that one. Now are you happy? No, why are you not happy? Wireless universal terminal, pattern, extended pattern access? Is that what I put on there? Pattern access, right. I put extended pattern encoding, oh my god. Does that break it now? Because now it's got too much things in it? Sure hope not. It does. How do I... chat. You can't take stuff out of this fucking thing. Man, I gotta make another one. Stupid thing. Stupid nonsense. What? No, I don't want to do that. I want to make a wireless one. Everything's stupid, chat. All of it. Including me. Pattern encoding and pattern access? That's not what it is. Which one do I actually hold on? Pattern encoding, pattern access, craft, pattern encoding, pattern access. I need to make a crafting. Kill me now. Okay, we got a crafting one. Oops. Now I need an extended pattern access, not the extended pattern access. Which needs the fucking thing to be made in an entirely different device. I'm too lazy to do that manually, so I'm just gonna do that. Wait, well, that's not good. Why is it showing a different craft? Did I click on the wrong thing? help me. I'm losing it. I blame the lack of sleep. Oh, it was this that I needed, not the thing. I am losing it, but unrelated. Then we go over here, and we find the thingy has the reaction chamber, I think is where that needs to go. Is that where that needs to go? Oh, the assembler. I don't have an assembler, do I? Oh yeah, I do, never mind. Do I have the stuff for it? Oh my god, everything sucks. It doesn't actually, but like everything sucks all the time. Make that, we go like here, we make these, and then there you got that, and now I can tell you to make this, and then be sad when it fucks up anyway. Alright, now are you happy? Thank you, my lord. He's done it. It's only taken 7,200 hours. Well, actually, I haven't done it. I've made the prerequisites to have done it. Theoretically, anyway. Some of the prerequisites to have done it. Dear good. Nikkei done? I did my Nikkei earlier. I logged in and got the mail about... I forgot to purchase some stuff from the event, apparently. It was probably just some of the recycling center things, because it's the last stuff I buy. So now I got a pittance of credits that I can do nothing with. Also, one of the Nikkei streamers' posts showed up on my Twitter feed, and they have like 800,000 red dust and 0 credits, and I would like to know what's happening. I want to know how you get into this situation. And then one of the replies to the post was someone with like 4,000 red dust boxes, and I'm like, what are you people doing? Please explain. Do we have more room on this, or is that full? That's full. So just make another fucking row of things. I'm gonna stop organizing what little organization I've done at this point. What is this mod called? Modern industrialization. Too many industrials. Okie doke. So, in order to make... We should have the stuff to make the advanced upgrades. No, we don't have polyethylene. That's what it is. How do I make polyethylene, chat? It requires ethylene and tiny dust. Do I have the things that would make that tiny dust? Doesn't look like it. Oh, good. Here comes the annoyance with this mod round 2. Alright, we need to make stainless steel too. Lead tiny dust. I have lead. We should just craft dust into smaller dust. Or masonry. Nuggets? Yeah. We'll just use dust. Because we have a lot of lead dust. Be gone. We EP today. I'm EP, Cat EP. I'm EP for not related reason. Cat was actually productive. I did nothing. I should have done something, but I didn't. Here we go. This needs a chemical reactor, and we'll need ethylene. That'll get ethylene. A distillery. Or a chemical. Sulfur. Yeah. Steam crack light fuel's gonna require fucking light fuel. Requires heavy fuel. Which seems to only come from sulfur. I'd like to not go down such a long crafting tree if at all possible. Is there like an easier option here? What about naphtha? Where does naphtha come from? Sulfuric naphtha? I'm noticing a trend here. Alright, we need oil. I have a way to get oil though. You just remembered you have to take pills. Pills here. Where did all my analog circuits go? What? Question. Give me that because that requires digital. Need a distillery. We can do distilleries. Al Capone approves. Al Capone out here running distilleries? Probably, yes. Don't know my Al Capone history, I apologize. And you are going to take crude oil and turn it into something. Does it matter? Or there's too many fucking steps to make anything easy. First step, let me go route the oil in here. I'm not using the oil anyway, I just need to chunk load the oil. And connect it. Do you have enough lines? You do. How do I access the oil? This is how I access the oil. Stop that. I just destroyed like 500 barrels of oil. This is very un-American of me. Get me a Fluix cable, get me an import bus. And it should just import now, assuming it has somewhere to go. Problems. No drill pipes. Where did all of its drill pipes go? Alright, trunk load that for me, thanks. Oh, this needs to trunk load too, or it won't go anywhere. I forgot that's in a different trunk because I didn't plan this area. Oh. Let me double check. Yeah, we're good. so that will provide oil. And then we need a tube going down here. What color cable should I use? I'm already using colors. Let's use brown. Wireless connector and the wireless setup kit. Now don't clear this thing. Al Capone did have distilleries. Oh, there you go. What did Al Capone make in these distilleries? Presumably alcohol. And then we abuse import-export buses because they're fucking broken. I knew. Outfit under Torrio, with Capone as his right-hand man, ran bootlegging, brothels, and illegal gambling. Did you know that, Noob? Let me take the pneumatic crude oil and slap that in there. At least it should slap that in there. I wonder which of these is better. Are you not importing, by the way? I have to check that in a second here. Anyway, I wonder which of these is better, because we get less heavy fuel. It's 12,000, that takes hydrogen. Takes 12,000 heavy fuel. And that's 1 to 1. And then I forgot what we're doing with this. What are we doing with this fuel? We're making polyethylene. It's fucking mod, man. Noob deserves it, probably. By 1930, Capone still ran about 6,000 speakeasies. Made more than 6 million a week is crazy. Polyethylene, we need ethylene, yeah. We can't use heavy, okay. So we either need naphtha or light fuel, and they appear to... Light fuel seems to be a little bit better, actually, so just make light fuel, because that gives us the most anyway. Anyway, what's going on with our crude? It's not crude. What are we importing? Are we importing? We're doing something. Noob, where's my oil going? It's clearly pumped out of here because there's none here, obviously. It's going somewhere. I think I offline the device over here, maybe. Doesn't actually matter, but... Well, you're all online. Tube's full. Doesn't matter. It's piping it somewhere. I'm gonna filter this just to check something. Oh, it's not pumping. It still had to go somewhere. I'm very confused. What did Noob learn? What did Noob discover? Let me give this thing a fuck ton of drill pipes. So it's just pumping oil. Do we need crude oil though? What? What? Why can't we use oil? Why is there a crude oil and a regular oil? But I can only get crude oil from Amazon? What? That's probably because it's pumping Oritech and not repressuring. Forgot we were pumping a different mod's oil, honey. I'm confused. Mini thing? Explain? I'm unlearning things? What if I never knew them to begin with? Does that count as unlearning? You use regular oil instead of crude? No. That's ass. No, we have a way to get crude. I guess it's okay. We do a fluid laser base with some laser drills. And we get some power lines. Have to make the actual crystal in a second. You have to actually pick clothing when making a new character in Gamma. Oh, I see. This is what you've learned. This is your discovery. Noob has become educated. Like, I guess we can just put it here. It will look very silly, but also I don't need this much oil now that I'm placing this down. What happens if you don't pick clothes? You just spawn in naked? This should be making oil, and yet it is not making oil. Is it because I'm here? This isn't technically a biome, so it might not actually work here now that I think about that. Ay. Means I have to put this stupid thing in the actual world. Please. So that's your actual challenge run, right? You're just gonna be naked? Where's the edge of this? So we're not chunk loading past that. Says I don't need this much oil, proceeds to put this much down again. Very good, streamer man. not producing oil. Why not? Why not, chat? We have fluid laser base. We have powered lasers. Clearly they're powered because it's getting progress. We are in an allowed dimension in a allowed biome. I think that's every biome. It's not every biome, actually. I just wanted some oil, man. I could just buy it from Almadron. I guess. Stinky Amazon. Is it Almadron, not Almadron? I keep putting an L in it. Honestly, if someone came running up to me with a Colt 45, just in general, but specifically with no pants on, I would be extremely concerned. How does this work? If I put a tank down, do you fill that with fluid? I think you do. Hello? Take your sweet time, brother. Does it remember the position? Oh, it does. Yeah. $64 buckets of crude. How much of the other stuff does that get me? And is it enough to not care anymore? Who knows? Fear, noob. No, not specifically you. Just a pantsless dude. Where'd my crude go? Leave that there. Just a mess. Also, my distillery is sideways for some reason. How does this convert? 1 bucket to half. So we have 32 buckets. It's not a lot. I don't think that's enough, actually. Also, I have a better idea for how to do this. Hold on. If the stupid mining laser would just work like it's supposed to, and for some reason is not, then we'd be fine, but it's not. Why is this so sturdy? Who made that so sturdy? Chat, did you make that sturdy? Cat weak and dumb. I blame Noob. I bet it was Noob's fault. Well, yeah, you can have multiple running at the same time. I wonder if I just stagger them enough, if it'll empty the thing. It would, yeah. Made chunk load. What? New daily offers now available. What the hell? I didn't even know it had daily offers. Chunk load that, and I should be able to just order when I'm at the main base and get more oil. Be dishonored. Everyone having productive days except me. I'm not having productive days. So where is this oil? It is crude oil, pneumatic craft, repressurized. Crude oil, pneumatic craft, repressurized, pre-pressurized. I bet it's using the wrong fluid in here. Lock that. What's wrong with that phone charger? Just not charging no more? It's a very slow craft. Anyway, once we've done this, we've got sulfuric light fuel, so we need to put it in a chemical reactor with hydrogen. Which is easy enough to get. Just need an electrolyzer. Do I have an electrolyzer? I do. How very convenient. Is this Red Hood? It is. Is it? Yeah, this is the event one. Yeah. And just feed water into you, which we have unlimited water, so here. Oh, you have an electrical taped up. Fair. The amount of computer memory required to run WordPerfect for Windows 95 is 8 times the amount needed aboard the space shuttle. Can't believe Microsoft is so inefficient. How much memory it takes to run modern Notepad because it has fucking Copilot attached to it? Need a chemical reactor, right? Let me double check that that's actually what we need. Yeah, chemical reactor. It works in such big batches, which I'm not a fan of. The sound of the bombs makes me rub my head wildly. Walter White approves. We'll pop. So you are going to need this hydrogen and light fuel, yes? Wait, I don't know what to do with the sulfuric acid, but so you need hydrogen, sulfuric light fuel. Dress for the occasion. Dress for the occasion. Is that the right one? Yes, that is what we're doing. It is that dark. And then sulfuric light fuel. Actually put the right thing in here so it pulls power. There you go. Chat's so young. I need to excite the stream up a little bit. Wow, that's a slow craft. All of these fluid things seem to be pretty slow, but I guess they do work in kind of big batches, so. Okay, so now we have light fuel and sulfuric acid, which I don't think we take the light fuel and we steam crack it. Also wubs. And then once we've steam cracked it, what are we doing with the steam crack? So it's always a struggle. Gotta make polyethylene, man. Why is this shit so hard? Just need to distill steam crack. Okay. So we need a distillery, a chemical reactor. What is using all of my analog circuits? Something is using all of it. It's pissing me off. Which means something's still running somewhere. Got a smarter way that I should have done that. Whatever, it's fine. Reactor. Distillery. I can type, I promise, chat. Chemical reactor, distillery. And the chemical reactor needs steam, which I'm not actually producing. We need steam cracked light fuel, which is steam and light fuel. Who would have foreseen this? Certainly not I. Wait, do I have steam in the system? Apparently I do. I don't know how much I have, but whatever. You see why this is tedious to set this mod up? Have I convinced you of the issue here? And this is just steam cracked into polyethylene. No, ethylene. Bam, bam. Steam cracked light fuel goes into there, and that will produce ethylene. And then we do a chemical reactor with ethylene and tiny dust. My God. And I have finally produced one item. And part of the recipe for this is not automated. Wait, no, don't do that. That's acrylic glue. What the fuck do you mean acrylic glue? Why don't you just search polyethylene, chat? This is horribly inefficient because it uses 4 dust. Wait, that's not right. What? Oh, I put 2 recipes in here. I forgot you could do that. We need lead, tiny dust, and ethylene. The cycle continues anew. I may as well put a macerator over here to make this stupid tiny dust. But I'm kind of just hoping I don't have to do very much of this. No, not ethylene. Happening? Yes, you're happening. And we will have finally produced polyethylene. Slow. Like really slow. And that was so I could craft the upgrade, wasn't it? Screams excitedly. It was this one? Yeah. I wish there was a way to copy like the recipe to this. Like just grab what the machine has in it kind of deal, but I can't do that. Large motor, large pump. This fucking mod, man. Large pump, large motor. The polyethylene we're making. Electronic circuit and basic. That should be everything. Although I have no basic upgrades, question mark. Oh no, I did, I just didn't put it in there yet. And it takes 1,000 polyethylene to make one of these? Oh my god. It should have the materials, why is it not crap? Why does it not produce? Confusion. Large pump, large motors, electronic board, 4 basic upgrades. Polyeth. Oh, because it's turned off, you fucker. Oh my god. I don't actually need it to produce right now, I just need it for the next tier. Wait, did we need this for the next tier? Oh, we didn't need this for the next tier, I needed it for the turbo. I did that for nothing, chat, because I can't make the turbo. No, the turbo is the next. Chat, help me, I'm dying. Chat, can you do this mod for me? It's all we have left. You can manage it. No? Why not? Let me write stuff down. Let me do the kitten thing and take notes. We need solder. We need stainless steel ring. And blade. And these will require rod. Time for the part of the process that requires 8 million steps. This is not great. The blades require rod and curved plate. I think both of those are just made from plates. Are they both made from plates? What makes rods? What a song difference. Oh, the cutter. a forgore. All of which comes from Git. Bow, 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 bow. What else do we need? That's rod, which is already gonna be in the thing. We need aluminum cables, which are just assemblers with wire. I keep typing aluminium, which is, I think, technically some of the mods call it aluminium, but keyboard, please stop double typing, I beg of you. It's never going to. I need to replace it. I don't want to spend money though. Alright, we gotta make the stupid circuits too. And we already have synthetic rubber, don't need to worry about that. Annealed copper. Wire. And the rod we already have, and a magnetic rod. We don't need many of these, is like really the only saving grace. I have noticed it does require polyvinyl chloride though. Which, dearie me, it's a whole separate thing. It's chlorine. You can get from potassium chloride, which requires hydrochloric acid, which requires the chlorine that you can use to make that thing. Fucking, how do I make anything in this mod? Like, we have to get chlorine to make this. Which actually we can make it with salt and sodium dust. I guess that might be the reasonable direction to go for that. That's a future problem. Didn't mean to take that out of there, my bad. Assumed to be my problem, but it is still future my problem. So we're gonna ignore that for now. Again, the only saving grace is that we don't need a lot of these. How many do we need? We need like 1,800? Need 28 of them? Ish, 29 of them. There's a lot of motors. Oh dear. Okay, well, first step here, we need some stainless steel. How do we get stainless steel? We need ingots, which come from hot ingots. I already know that part. Which come from stainless steel dust. Which is a lot of things I may or may not have, but it requires a mixer. So let's see. I need to stop taking my cables, and by they I mean me. I need to stop taking my cables. I'm using those. Yeah, I have a spare mixer. Oh, that's not a mixer. That's brown cable. Put that there, put that there. Check you. We need stainless steel in the dust form. Iron dust, chromium, manganese, nickel. Can you remember that for me, chat? I already forgot. I also can't type, which makes it difficult. Nickel, chromium, iron. Man, nickel. Gotta make sure you have enough man nickel. Do we have all of the required materials here? Doesn't look like we have most of them. Oh, dearie me. How do we get chromium? It comes from an ingot. How do we get the ingot? Oh, it's a hot ingot, which means it comes from some bullshit. Comes from chromium dust. You can't tell me chromium dust comes from the ingot that makes the dust. What? That's not how this works. You can't do that. Is the only way to get this really to electrolyze fucking... Oh. God, I hate everything. Help. No, not uses, sorry. Whoops. Press. It looks like I need to start with tiny dust. And it looks like the expected way to get tiny dust is, well, bees would make it significantly easier. Is to do chromium hydrochloric solution, and to get chromium hydrochloric solution, we need chromium crushed dust. Just remove it. That's easy to do. But then I need hydrochloric acid, which is our fucking chlorine problem again. Oh, dear God. I need a whole, like, tree. Someone draw out a tree. We need chlorine fucking for multiple things, so we may as well look at this. We do get some back, because we're doing this for chromium. Oh, that's how we did it. Right. So I need salt and sodium. We should have salt. Yeah, we got some salt. Don't have any sodium. The trend continues. How do I get sodium? Lapis lazuli. Sure. Oh wait, no, that produces sodium. Sorry, I was looking at that back here. So we just need salt. This is why you don't even need to, like, something needs to stop eating all of my fucking circuits. What could possibly be eating my circuits now? Like, the only thing that should be using that is the assemblies. They're all turned on. Heck, mustard? What's wrong with mustard? Oh, the salt. I thought we were actually offended at mustard. I was like, what the fuck? Mustard is good. What did he do that was possibly wrong? I don't think he did anything bad. Oh, that crap's fucking instant. So this will get our sodium dust and our chlorine. I've already forgot what we were using sodium dust for. Did I make 2 electrolyzers, or did I have one in inventory? Oh, I'm making a hydrochloric acid. That's what it's a chemical reactor. Needs more of these. Keep disappearing every time I put them in storage. I don't understand why. We need 2 of these because we need to convert it. But we need hydrochloric acid, chlorine, and the hydrogen, which we should already have. This was my life when I did that little bit of this on my own, by the way. It was just this. That's why I was like, I should do this on my own. But none of the other mods had much like in them. It was like 2 steps, so I didn't know if that would be a whole stream. But now I gotta deal with this shit on stream. Oh. I will eventually run out of salt, but I don't know that I care. Salt have any other use in this mod? Be packed into a block of salt. Be used in various chemical reactions involving coral. It can be turned into a salty bee. Hello, it is me, the salty bee. Yeah, we have hydrochloric acid. Now, we need the crushed dust. But I'll get to this. Put that in a chemical reactor. Actually, may as well get the crushed dust. Which is just ruby dust. In a centrifuge. Oh my god. Do we get ruby dust? Probably just crush it. Oh, redstone gives us some. In a centrifuge. There's also stuff like this, where the item you need from a recipe needs like 1,000,000 of the raw material and you get fuck all out of really long crafting steps. We crush it in a different mod. We actually just straight up get dust for our ruby. But I do have 80 million redstone dust, so I'll just do it like this. I need 2 centrifuges. It would have been great, by the way, if it played the other Mustang song immediately after that. Why are there so many recipes for plant oil? Holy shit. Plant oil as far as the eye can see. We'll have plenty of redstone dust to feed this. It's just a matter of the fucking craft takes 60 seconds by default, so that's going to be really slow for now. And then we take that stuff and we twirl it around into some crushed dust, which is another 60-second long craft, by the way. My word. Wait, I don't think we need to speed that up. I don't think the limit is the input on that machine. Okay, and that gives us the dust, and then we put that in a chemical reactor. Just so everyone's on the same page, by the way, I have not crafted anything at all that is actually directly used to make the stupid thing I'm trying to make. We have technically made no progress. It's very good. Hydrochloric crushed dust. I mean, technically we're making progress, but you know what I mean. Is it just hydrochloric acid? Yeah, and then that comes out with the chromium stuff. Got it. Stares at the laser in the background. Why can't you be more like Oritech with its funny lasers? Put an upgrade in this thing, because it's remarkably slow. And I don't worry about our redstone supply. Where am I getting hydrochloric acid from? That's this. No, that's chlorine. Did we have that much in storage already? We have none in storage. I guess we did have that much in storage. This is its maximum speed for me right now. It makes one every, what is this? Like 5 seconds? And that recipe takes 6 and takes 120 seconds to finish? Dear God. Anyway, we've got chromium solution. What was I doing with it? Oh, that was to make the stupid tiny dust, which only makes 3. We need to done electrolyzing. Dear Lord, help. At least I have a bunch of materials stacked up to make these machines. Saves us some time. And that outputs chlorine. So we get some of our chlorine back. At the very least, that's, I suppose, nice. And some of our hydrogen back. So chromium hydrochloric is the only thing that goes in. Well, and power. Imagine if I was running cables to all of these things for the power and the fluid and the items. Think of the fucking spider web. I haven't made any fluid yet. And then once we've done that, we need to turn it into, I guess we can, no, because then that needs tiny everything. We should just mix it at full. Oh wait, it's already mixing over there. Right. Making the dust. We need to make bigger dust. Which I can just do on the AE2 system. We don't need to do that. Nickel, on the other hand. What's going on with our nickel? We ain't got no nickel. Dust, specifically. Do I have nickel at all? Do I have anyone got a nickel? I got a lot of nickel. Let's go do some pattern making real quick. I would like to construct nickel dust. And I would like to do that in an automated crushing machine. Don't I have a crusher back here somewhere? It's up there. I have some crushers. So you can make the dust. So that'll be nickel dust. Am I making iron dust, or do we just happen to have a bunch of iron dust that I made? We're making iron dust. So I need manganese dust, which appears to only come from tiny dust. Which comes from fucking... it's another sulfuric thing. I gotta do a whole other setup for the fucking... Where's this? My question. Gotta do a whole separate setup for another material in the stupid thing. I need to put a crafting card on this because now it needs to request a nickel dust when it needs it. Oh, and I forgot to tell it to make the chromium dust. I'll do that with the manganese too while we're up there because it's going to need the same craft. Chromium dust. Recipe. That. Manganese dust. Man dust. Make sure you get your man dust. And then we'll request make all those bigger when it gets the materials. Go with my man nickel, exactly. So to make manganese dust, I have to do this whole setup, but with sulfuric instead of hydrochloric. Hi. I just want happiness, you know? All of this to make stainless steel. Then I gotta make a needle copper. So what do I actually need to do this? What do I need to make sulfur? Requires the same crushed dust. Sulfuric acid. Oxygen, water, and sulfur. I have been consuming all of my sulfur, so I don't know that I have any. I don't. I have a lot of blocks. Yeah, something's guzzling that. Hold on. Bam. Oops. Tell it to do that. Does it craft it down? It should. Let's make it sulfur. So the sulfuric acid is easy enough. I do have... Apparently I have some sulfuric acid. Where the fuck was I making sulfuric acid? Or did I just get that from like a quest reward or something? What would even be making sulfuric acid? Hold on. Chemical. I have not made them. New daily offers are now available. Wait, it's from the light fuel, isn't it? Yes. Don't have any more. I wonder if they're smart enough to just keep trying to put the items in the tank, even though there's no inventory. Because they take my money first. They're probably not smart enough to do that. Not enough pressure. Oh, right, that takes pressure to use. Oh, no. I forgot. Well, we're incidentally getting a little bit of sulfuric acid. We may as well get more, because it's basically free. I think. Aren't we making oxygen from something? We're making hydrogen. Chat, do you know where the oxygen is? There, we are making oxygen. We may as well do it, it's fucking free. We need a chemical reactor. As is tradition. Everything over here needs a fucking chemical reactor. Do I look like a chemical reactor man? So we need oxygen, water, and sulfur. And a crafting card. Zod is a noob. Noob, can you finish this mod for me? It was water, right? Yeah. Do it. Water, oxygen, sulfur. Take sulfuric acid. We have water, oxygen, and sulfur. We have no power, chat. I'm a fucking dumbass. Happens. No! What? Mods? Ban this man? I can go backwards and get sulfur back out of it. Anyway. So I need manganese crushed, which is raw iron? Raw iron? I don't have any raw iron. Shit. Shit, chat. Thank you, mods. I can't believe that worked, actually. It's a rarity. So I have converted all of my raw resources into not raw resources because I figured they weren't useful at all. So I just have none. I guess we need to go mining now. An unusual circumstance. Because I don't think there's a way for me to just get raw iron without mining. Yeah, mining in Minecraft. When's the last time we did that? Technically we could laser drill it, but... When's the last time we mined, chat? It says silk. I have a pickaxe with fortune on it, I'm pretty sure. It's not a lot of fortune, though. Can I improve this pickaxe? Probably. I don't see why not. Let's see. We're gonna put a gem of the earth in there, which gives us even more fortune. Sure. Some efficiency. Sure. I don't think we'll actually care about anything else. Mining speed. Mining speed. Ignore durability damage. 45%. 50%. May as well take that. I have once again forgotten how to put these in here though. Is it this? Yeah. We have Fortune 13 now. Witness me. And then we may as well put fucking efficiency. We get the efficiency. Ores may be found when mining stone. Sure, why not? Mending. May as well get unbreaking. And then we go mining. Beautiful. Alright, time to find some iron. Skirt. Porch is a little crowded and also... where am I? Also covered in grass. Alright, let's go a bit away from our start area here because we did actually mine. Gonna switch to YouTube for a bit. Is Twitch having problems or am I on vacation? Am I on the schmoo? You know what? I wonder if there's like ore potions, which is having problems with you. It happens a lot with me. I've started watching people almost exclusively on YouTube. Is it ore sight? Yes. Iron sight. Requires calcinated stuff. Never mind. Iron ore sight powder. Requires raw iron anyway. I can't have it, so it doesn't matter. I'm just mine. You normally watch on YouTube and chat on Twitch? She's multitasking. Speaking of YouTube, there's some back-end stuff going on YouTube's live service that I don't think really matters from the viewer's perspective. But they've been doing API updates so that more of the events show up on the API for like third-party chats and stuff, like memberships and all that. Which previously did not. Alright, we're looking for iron, chat. You see any iron, you yell at me. Violently yell at me. I don't know what violently yelling is like, but you do that. I was hoping this is like a big cave, but I don't think this is a big cave. You have no clue what that means. It means third-party chats can actually see YouTube events now. Oh my god, that's fun. Alright, we get random ores from just mining in general. I wonder if I should just start strip mining. What if I should just start stripping? What do you mean 700? Also, some of it disappeared. It's probably going into the machine. But where did I pull 700 ore out of? Did I just mine that? I do have the scarf on, don't I? Yeah. My back pocket? Fair enough. Pickaxe go burr. Mine a hole in ground and have to jump go burr. Where's all the... Hello. Where's all the fucking iron at? Just copper. I need to go lower. Look at this fucking dumbass. Look at this slow nerd. Can't keep up with me. Oops. One seed where you found 0 iron. That's true. There is precedent for that. If we go southwest of here, there's a big cave. Quite a bit away, but it's not like I can't mine at fucking Mach fuck, so. Dirt. To be fair, I personally think villages are too common as they are. Because unless you get exceptionally lucky, you end up finding quite a few of them. Little arrangement there. Not on that seed? Well, probably once you found one, you'd find like 7 right next to each other. This isn't the cave, is it? No. In fact, I can get to the cave from the surface, so fuck this. Free me! Okay. I flew past some? Oh, well. It gets to live. I'm in this cave now. This cave is cooler. The cooler cave cousin that everyone likes to hang out with. Mostly full of copper and whatever this shit is. And seemingly no iron. Explain yourself or something. You didn't hang out with any of your cousins? Neither did I. Neither have I. Continue to not hang out with them. Although now I'm a bit old compared to them. All of my cousins are kind of young. Well, not all of my cousins. Most of my cousins are kind of young. You were in marching band with 2 of your cousins, and you still didn't hang out with them? Probably would have hung out just from proxy at that point, but... Unless they don't like video games, and then I would have had nothing to talk about. Even my younger self was mostly just video game man. Whoa, wrong button. I don't know how much of this will need. By the by. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but my brother was in marching band. He was the... I don't know what the thing's called, but the like 5 little snare drums strapped together guy. Just a drummer. I'm sure it had a specific name, but the drummer man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The tiny little drums as opposed to big drum man. Sister was in color guard. There's a lot of color garden going on around these parts. Also, you think with how much fucking fortune I have, we would proc slightly more return for swinging me. Oh, I did just upgrade it, so it's got fuck all rate. Never mind, ignore me. She'd get mad when you say she twirls her flags. Well, that's what they do. They twirl. You just called them quads. That's probably what the name was. I can't remember what they called them. And tossed. And they twirl when tossed, too. So that's still technically twirling. Did you fall on a spike, you fucking idiot? Well done. I like when the arrow just bounces off. I like when it doesn't bounce off and I violently explode. Like, what would they expect you to say about what they do? Because, like, they are twirling sticks around. Like, rather extravagantly twirling sticks around, but they are twirling sticks. What did they want you to say they were doing? Spin? What is twirling if not spinning? I feel like twirling is a better way to say spin. It's got some flourish, you know? Also, Summer Seaside. Are you guys ready for Summer Seaside round 3? Round 4? Was there a summer event before the first Annie? Surely. Or did the game release in summer? I don't remember. I wasn't playing then anyway, so I don't know how I would remember, but you know what I mean. Holy shit. I've decided I wish to tunnel. Now this is how you strip mine. This isn't strip mining because I'm not going in a strip, but like, you know. Look at the fucking speed of this. Why is there so much iron? My inventory's full. Doing that does result in me getting a bunch of like redstone and stuff too. Hello. Do, 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 do. And also like a bunch of cobble that I don't need, but like, you know, cobble. Am cobbling. I like when the ore just, or the gems and stuff just kind of explode out of the cobble that I'm mining. You get quite a lot. Yeah. Alright, 4,600-ish raw iron. Surely that's enough. If it's not, we'll come back. Hello. Someone live. Night vision goggles. Fucking rude? Who booby traps their own chest next to their own bed, man? What the hell? It looks like actual devastation has occurred behind where I was mining. Look at the state of things. Yo, nice hat. That dude, you know, fair enough. Alright, up we go. Can't see shit. All chests are booby trapped? I wonder how bad that looks on Twitch when I do that. Such devastation. What if it was my intention though? Whether it's big booby trapped or small booby trapped. What about normal booby trapped? Like average? What if we can't afford more booby trapped? I was trying to think of average-sized Nikkei, but all I can think of are flat or ginormous and no in between. Honey, I'm home. How's the fish doing? You're fishing. I gave them name tags so they wouldn't disappear. Okie dokie, we have provided you with a raw iron. Right, that's to make the manganese. Which crafts at an immeasurable speed, mostly because it's just slow as fuck. It makes a 1 per. Oof. Oof, chat. Oof. Siren is pretty average boobo-wise. That's true. I think my viewpoint is jaded because there's so many large ones in the game that I'm just like, the average size looks smaller. Mint is fairly average too, actually, now that I think about that. What the fudge were we doing? Got sulfuric, got this, so I gotta combine them in a reactor. Always the reactor. Something used my fucking circuits again. Maybe it was me. I don't know. Maybe I'm using all my circuits. So manganese sulfuric solution, right? Yes, because that'll give us the manganese. And it gives us most of the sulfuric acid back, so... But that's not going to be our bottleneck. Bottleneck's the iron anyway, technically. Because that gets us the tiny dust. I clicked the button. So we need sulfuric and manganese. Bless these import-export buses, by the way. Beautiful creations. God's creature. We don't need those for now, but for the future. Manganese, crushed dust, sulfuric acid. Excuse me, is that it? That is, it just looks funny on that screen. Yeah, she keeps feeling self-conscious because we keep meeting up with people that are huge. That should work. Well, it takes 9,000. I mean, I guess on a plus side, one crushed dust makes 9,000 of this, and 9,000 of that makes a decent number of the dust. So I guess it's not a bad ratio. I don't have the fucking cable every time. Fucking cables. I'm not dumb. Do you see the shit I'm putting up with right now? Do you see what I'm doing? What I'm crafting after I did the aforementioned mining? I'm gonna actually slow that down. In fact, we might be able to slow down the other one, wherever that one was. Oh no, that makes the ruby dust. We need that, don't we? 'Cause that's what makes the thing. You're waiting on manganese, and this will make the manganese. And then that'll craft the manganese, and then you will acquire the manganese. Is it 1 per? It is. And it gives us 9 stainless steel dust, which is pretty good. And then once we've done that, we need to ignore that. We need to put it in the thingy and make it hot. Which means we need to make another thingy. Just one of these. We need 9 copper nickel coils. Which takes cable. Which is fine. That's okay. We're gonna need 2 of these because we need one for annealed copper too. So that's that. And then we need heat-proof machine casing. I never replaced that. I guess it doesn't matter. Times some amount. Let's see. Theoretically, well, we know what we're putting in these, right? Do we know what we're putting in these? I know what we're putting in one of them. It's literally just one item in, one item in. So we only need 2 output, or 2 hatches. 3 hatches. Chat, help, I'm dumb. Also, 18 per machine, not 9 per, you fucking lunatic. Anyway. It's 18 minus 4, it's 14. Oops. Fucking grocery truck showed up, can't do anything till you close or truck is unloaded. Why does the truck keep you from doing anything? It's Invar? Have any more Invar? Let's see what this is. That's not enough to make those. I made 1. That's not. How do I make Invar? Invar essence? No. Invar dust. I can do that. Get more water? Is that how I get the Invar, or? Meow, meow. Oh, you got more. Oh, it's got more water, not get more water. I can read sometimes, occasionally. Very rarely. But it can be done. Welcome to the furnace stack, by the way. Every so often it just does that. A million items go in and out of it in half of a second. It's a good time. How much water do I have left? Quite a bit. Quite a lot. What do you mean I don't have any iron Fucking nuggets. What? Do not taunt me, foul creature. Are these so expensive? Or I suppose less, why are they so expensive and why am I so poor? All of this just to make one, and I need two. I guess I could repurpose this one. What was I even doing with that? Synthetic oil? What are you doing? Soldering alloy? How much soldering alloy and oil do I have? A lot. A lot. I want to repurpose these. Can I dump what's in them, I wonder? I don't think I can. A lot, or a little? A lot. Like half of this glass. Like a cup of water. A cuppa. There was a lot of soldering alloys still in that, apparently. Okay, we need... May as well take the fluid out of that. I'll break it off when that's done. So I need an item input, which is going to be our steel, and the item output, which is going to be our hot steel. Should be making stainless steel now. Oh, I put the wrong bus on me. You know, I may as well import the steam out of this thing too. We're not using that. They're not output hatches though. Right, you can't just take steam out of the input hatches. Anyway, whatever. We're making ingots. Reminder that this is the first material of the product chain that we need to actually make the thing. We've made progress. We've made stainless steel hot. Look at it go. Beautiful. What do we do with hot stainless steel? We put it in a vacuum freezer to make cold stainless steel. Requires an aluminum large plate and a machine hole. It's shit I don't have. God damn it. You're making plates. You're making plates. You're making the round bits. You're making that alloy. Do that for me. So we need that for the batteries. We need silicon dust. Which we get from the electrolyzer. But like, I'm already electrolyzing, aren't I? That's off, isn't it? Yeah. I don't have emerald dust? Where's my emerald dust? You're my emerald dust. Oops. Do I need more emerald dust? Well, whatever was eating our silicon dust should no longer be eating our silicon dust, so... What about these large plates? I can do that myself. Can you stop making the roly bits? Don't make more roly bits. No more roly bits, thank you. Where is my silicon dust? Hello? Is something eating my silicon dust still? Where does it? Something is eating it. Where the frick? Nothing over here uses silicon dust. Everything else is powered off. I'm confused where resources keep going. Oh, you know what's probably happening? I bet it's just putting it in the machine. Don't actually know where the dust is going. Or it's smelting it. It's probably smelting it. Oops. Help. Puts elevators in, proceeds to not use elevators. I wish there was a way to catch it, but it could be anywhere in here. Well, let me just... just tell it no dust and see if we gather it. We appear to be gathering dust. Although it's entirely possible it wasn't putting it in there anyway. But... Okay, we're gathering dust, which means I can make the battery things, which means I can make the vacuum thing to make the stainless steel. My god. You know where that dust comes from? What do you mean, who did I kill? What? Where does silicon dust come from that I have apparently murdered to get it? FF14? Oh, the fucking pile of dust they turn into? Why do they just turn into a pile of dust? This is a multi-block? What? Oh my god, it is. I thought it was just like a little tiny freezer. What do you mean I gotta make 30 frost-proof machine casing? Bro, I just wanted to make the star. Can't the bro make a star? It's been 2.5 hours and I think we're not any closer. Major 30 cases. You happy now? Energy input, item output. I don't think we're doing anything with fluids right now, so... We need, like any energy input works. Wait, what? EV energy input hatch. But if I look at EV energy hatch, it needs a highly advanced machine hull? Where did I get those hatches? What? Kitten sending you personal attacks. She probably deserved it. Also that message saying duck pat. If you weren't so easily personally attackable, this wouldn't be a problem. If I just make a low voltage one. I have a bunch of those already. Is it just like all the other ones? 1, 2, 3? Question mark? Item output, item input, controller, make cold. Shape and value. Ah. Made it one too short. Wait, doesn't that mean I don't have enough machine casings, even though this is how many machine... Oh, it wanted the other inputs and stuff. That's why we don't have enough. Never mind. Hey, time to take a sip and stretch and stop dying. I don't know how to stop dying. Do you know how to stop dying, chat? Here, shape that. You can do all of those except the last one, the not stop dying one. I don't know why I'm doing this, but... Oh, I forgot the power input. Oops. Why stop dying, give death? It's been a while since I made a fucking cable. It's just occurred to me. So we need import bus, export bus. We do an export bus there, we give it power. Export bus there, import bus there. Stainless steel hot. Then we do annealed copper hot, because I'll eventually need to do that anyway. Device missing channel. It's too many channels. Chat, there's too many channels. I can't believe I've done something so foolish as to have too many TV channels. Device missing channel. Oh, we just straight up don't have enough channels because up here, I forgot about up here. Whoopsie. What if I cheat and do this because I don't want to fix it? Help. No, I didn't like that. What if I just go fuck myself? Ever thought about that, chat? What if I just connected over? What if I connect it to the brown like I should have? What if we just go... Does this have enough cables? 29... 31... Oh, it's fine. Just can't connect much else to it. Are you happy now? Yeah, look at the stainless steel. Look at that, chat. We have acquired stainless steel ingot. You like that noise in the background while we're doing this, by the way? Alright, we have produced stainless steel, which I should probably, like, put in my inventory. So it tracks it as done. Because it gives us some extra ones. Invar with slot locking? What are you talking about, game? And we still need annealed copper, don't we? Need aluminum wire, which I don't think we're doing. What did we need annealed copper for? I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I just feel like handcrafting things, to be honest with you. We need to be all the way over there. No, that's not right. Is it right? Oh my lord. It is right. Is it right? Oh, we need the annealed for this stuff. That's what... I mean, the materials don't look like they need to be all the way over. Maybe the poly. What about this digital board? It requires silicon, stainless steel plate, polyethylene. I have all of this except the cable. Wish I had a better memory of what I was crafting and where it was. Like, was I making aluminum anywhere? I have aluminum, a lot of aluminum, so I must have been making aluminum. I have a message. Mammy has taken a picture of a fucking the Dino Man. Dino Man with the dino name. Why can't I remember? Streamer. Streamer needs a nap. Brain full of aluminum. Godzilla! There we go. I can't fucking remember Godzilla. That's a problem. Streamer, are you okay? Annie, can you tell us that you're okay? No, it's the answer to that. You're just gonna make some wires for me. That's fine. Don't slap me. What's wrong with you? And I'll manually convert those into cables later. So we have stainless steel. Let's look at the stainless steel stuff we need. Shall we? No one's deserved for forgetting Godzilla. Well, maybe Godzilla should be less easily forgettable. You know, Godzilla, easily forgettable creature that he is. Maybe he should be more memorable than aluminum. You ever thought about that, Bucko? Did you post an emote? Because I just can't see it. Oh, there it goes. Why'd that take so long to load? So we're gonna need a cutting machine. We're gonna need a compressor. Possibly multiple. Definitely multiple. Need another compressor. We got the cutter. Need a packer. And then the magnet thingy. What's the magnet thingy called? Chat, do you know what a magnet's called? Polarizer. Guess that makes sense. Chat, I can't believe you didn't know that. Compressor, cutter, packer, polarizer. That should be all of the requisite things for the stainless steel. Apart from the actual assembly of the things. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. We need to make the stainless steel plates. Do the thing. And then the other compressor should be this. The bendy thing. The cutting machine is the rods. Cookies and milk acquired. I wish I had cookies and milk. No, it needs fucking neodymium to make it magnetic. Oh my god. Wait, we needed another compressor. How do I make fucking neodymium? What do I look like? A nerd that knows how to make neodymium? Don't answer that. You're just jealous, noob. You wish you were as intelligent as I, the great behemoth. Memory card. Copy that. Paste. 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 This is how you do programming too. Perfect. Beautiful. Gorgeous even. Now just put stuff. You need stainless steel rod. You need a rod and a curved plate. You need lubricant and an ingot. Which I'll put the lubricant in there in a second. You need the rod and something else. Ingot. Complete. And then I should really probably redstone control these so I can do something else. Neodymium. What are the odds neodymium is easy to make? Yttrium? Cadmium? Helium? I need monazite dust? Oops. Which requires tiny dust, doesn't it? No, that only unpacks. Where does this come from, then? I can only pack or unpack. Oh, crushed dust. Where's the crushed dust? It's an ore! I have a billion of it. I already have dust. Alright, well, put it in a fucking centrifuge then. The perpetual need to craft more of these godforsaken machines. Oops. Have I mentioned how much I like this mod? Do you see why I like this mod, though? We've been streaming for like 2.5 hours of just this mod. So that's very slow and we'll need some others. Did you consume your cookies and milk already? You really need to, like, enjoy your foods? God damn, that's a slow craft. I thought I wasn't doing anything for a second. I think you lava gets some from you. Depleted stuff gets some of your material back too. 120-second craft. You can't just do the Kirby emote and then the stare emote. What does this mean? What are you talking about, Willis? Lever. Basic lever. I don't know why I've been using these, but I have. So now I can turn those on and off if I'm missing a specific material but have enough of the others. Don't know what that would be for right now, so I'm just going to let it craft stuff so I have some excess. So we have... Eventually we should, because we're going to get neodymium, I think. Slowly. In fact, it's crafting it right now, I think. It is. Yeah, oh, there it goes. It wasn't crafting it, I was a little ahead of schedule. Anyway, we're getting those. We have all the materials. Eventually, slowly. And I think... What are we doing that for? Yeah, we need some of them just bare. But we did also need stainless steel fans. Rotors, not fans, whatever. Blade ring alloy. Blade. Ring. Soldering alloy. So that can craft some of those for us. Do not bonk, I need my brain. Kitten, were you planning on streaming tonight? Or do we have 5 hours of modern industrialization looking at us? You were? Mayhaps not finishing tonight then. I thought I could do this faster, but it didn't occur to me the number of steps to make the 2 materials required to do this. It's too much brain. I don't know if I can do Tyrium and shit. I don't actually know where we start. Oh, there's the start of this area. I thought we started way on the left, but we're right here. We're so close. I mean, I did want to set the draconic reactor up and blow that up in the final stream, and I hadn't even started that, so it's not like it matters if it takes another stream to do. It is fine. How do I make annealed copper? So just copper dust and oxygen? And an IB. Singular eel plus copper. Is this true? Can you bring up the Wikipedia page to confirm this fact for me? Oxygen. You're not getting power because it's set with. What? Oh, that's an import bus. That's not right. You silly goober. And then we need an item input. Hideous. Which will be copper dust. Hopefully I have. I should, but who knows. Appears I don't. I have some. Put an import bus, you fucking imbecile. I was gonna tell it to craft this. Because we can just put copper ingots in the crusher. Crush! 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 Crush chain. We do that, we go over here, we put it in the crushing device, that way it knows how to make crush copper. And we ban Noob again because he won't share his deets. I wonder if that oil in there is fucking it up. Also assuming this is right anyway. Annealed copper dust. Wait, am I a dummy? No, maybe. How do I fucking... Oh. That's annealed copper dust. That's... Oh, it is right. EBF cancel tier. This isn't cancel tier, that's the problem. Which means I have to make fucking cancel to make this stupid thing. Oh my god. How do I do that? I don't even know what cancel is. Is that a real thing? Cancel cables. Cancel wire. There's from cancel plate. Comes from cancel ingot. Cancel ingot comes from cancel hot ingot. Draw stainless steel. Oh my god. We have to do a whole other fucking crafting tree to make more ibifs. Heck this mod, man. Look at how many fucking machines I have. It's too much for my brain. Brain too small. Small brain. And chat won't do it for me. What's the point in living? Yeah. Actually, that means I need to repurpose this one to do xanthal, canthal, whatever. Hot ingots when we get there. Oh yeah. Make the dust. We need a mixer with these things, which I think I already have. So like it could be worse. Not much, but it could be. Am I at a 10 rotor? Hot ingots in your local area, it's true. Where's my 10? Okay. But I ain't got no 10 blades. Where's my 10 blades? How am I out of 10 blades, actually? But not the rings. What the hell? Anyone seen my 10? That's super nickel. This is all copper stuff. Ooh, there's a 10 ingot. I would say, man, I should have really like labeled stuff, but you know how many fucking signs this would take? My god. Where am I making the 10? Oh, here's some more 10. Hey there. I don't have any curved plates. I don't have any plates to make the curved plates. It'll take a while to ramp those back up. And of course the 10 plates are going who the fuck knows where. Into a machine somewhere, I'm sure. Bam, bam, bam. Take your time. Nope, not you, sorry. Take your time. One of them got in there. Now do that, then it'll come over here and make some 10 heckin' rotors for me so I can make the mixer is what I was doing. Yeah. Unless those 10 rotors are being used in something. Which they shouldn't be, but you never know. No, they can't be because everything's off. Oh, they're probably getting put, yeah, they're getting put in machines again. Hey. Thought I had enough stuff stockpiled, but I guess I was using the 10 stuff. Probably was using a few basic materials to make intermediary things and I just left it running. Such is life. Alright, well, this is gonna have to run for a bit, I think. So I'll see if I have the sanity to do some more of these machines over in this corner. I need another wireless thingy, I think. But I shall call it for now, because I'm just gonna let the game run for like 30 minutes to make some stuff for me. Mostly the 10 stuff, probably other things. We'll find out. I'm just gonna let it run for a little bit. No finish this time, but next time for sure. I guarantee a star next time, unless something catastrophic happens and I don't understand how this mod works, but next time on Dragon Ball Z. And then hopefully fucking Draconic Explosion, we'll see. And then I can reinstall Windows and move on with my life. It'll be a good time. Thanks for hanging out, listening to me ramble, watching the VOD in 17 years for some reason. I appreciate it. Go hang out in Kitten's chat. Or do whatever. It's your life, I guess. That's the stream though. Thank you. Goodbye. Next time, you floating piece of shit.